Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and the new patch for No Man's Sky has come out. There's actually been a few things come out that I'm going to be looking at hopefully tonight, but there's been a new patch to No Man's Sky which has fixed several issues with settlements. So I want to log in for maybe an hour and do some stuff on my Picard save and try and deal with some of the settlement stuff. So where am I?
Inventory full.
What do you mean inventory full? My inventory is not full. None of my inventories are full. I don't remember what I was doing. So I've made a note that I want to do dissonant resonators on this planet. Now the planet I'm on is... So let's make a note of that. It is AEVEDO Tau in the XOKAIL system. Okay, so I definitely want to do dissonant resonators here. But for now, I think I'm going to board my ship. Whoa, there's some lag. Hey Keith, I am excellent. Ooh. What is the... There's a thing in chat. I'm trying to see what that is. I think it's moderator type 1. It's saying what moderator type you are. Okay. So let's fly to the space station. Yeah, that's an interesting bug with the new patch. I'm definitely getting a graphics glitch as well. But I want to go check out my settlements because there's been a new patch and there's been a whole bunch of bug fixes for settlements. Yeah, I'm getting very interesting graphics glitches. Like I'm just getting a frame drop every... See those? It's like the graphics is glitching every so often. That's a little messy. So my settlements, let's start with my autophage settlement. Yeah, no, it seems to be a new thing. Can you see it as well in chat, Keith? There's a citizen request. So, citizens request a parade in honor of the foundation of the settlement. Though exempting all citizens from work will be costly. 99%. I will endorse the event. Now, if we check the settlement status... Oh my lord, the debt's going to be cleared in 3 hours. So this colony is very close to having its debt cleared. So, apparently, A-class fishing pond, autophage synthesis terminal, okay. A-class palatial unit, B-class advanced sleeping pod, B-class automated warehouse. Now, I'm not sure which one I was upgrading. It doesn't seem to be showing that anymore, or it still doesn't seem to be showing that. I swear it used to at the beginning, though I'm probably just delusional. Now, is this saying that there's another building? Yeah, there's another construction site that requires attention. It was this one. Reopen the structure. Yeah, the purple logo. It might be moderator number 1 because you're the first moderator in the channel. A class, A class, B class. So let's go have a look at the B class advanced sleeping pod and see if I can upgrade it, because I don't think I've got a C class here. Ionized cobalt. Well, if I summon my freighter, I can then grab some ionized cobalt. Maybe I have to craft the ionized cobalt. Okay, let's craft some ionized cobalt. I need 20 more ionized cobalt. Oh! No, it's just chatted. Oh, it's showing the number of people in chat, I think. That's very strange. That's a new feature. Okay, so that's doing its upgrade. Oh, that must be a new... Okay, I have no idea what that is. So yeah, Chat XP. Okay. I don't know what Chat XP is for, but it looks like it's they've started adding features similar to what Twitch have. Okay, that's XP is per live set. Okay, I have no idea how that's going to work. I'll have to look into that at some point. So let's teleport to my other terrible settlement. We'll have to figure out what the XP can be used for, because in Twitch, that's when you can let people use their XP to engage with chat in different ways, which I think is kind of cool. Or you can use the points they accrue. Greet settlement visitor. A visitor, technical entity Uzyori, has called on us in time of need. They claim to have lost their memory and ask for help in discovering their identity. Their only clue is a series of glyphs tattooed upon their hand. I will assist this guy. Settlement debt incurred. Standing increased Korvax. Probably not worth it. But we're here to help people. Now, the colony status. This colony is doomed. Unless we can do something to improve it. So there's a building being upgraded. It seems to be this one. The weird thing is, I can't see that XP or what to do with it, but whatever. Seacar sleeping pod. So let's see what I can do to upgrade that. Yeah, I can upgrade that. It's going to take 20 minutes, so I might be able to do that this session. This is very loud. Let's then teleport to the Renban colony. Okay. It'll be nice if if they eventually engage with more features like Twitch does. That would be cool. Debrief the settlement expedition. Return safely to the settlement. They set out to acquire a Rispring egg that haunted their dreams. They are laden with valuable goods and data. I will take the settlement reserves. Yeah, I don't have Super Chat enabled on this channel yet. A class. A class, A class. A class, A class, A class, A class, A. There's a B class over there. Can't see what that is. Let's try and increase the oxygen purifier. Oh, I have to. Reopen the building. Hey, Chip. So let's see if we can upgrade the autonomous storage facility. I need superconducting fiber. Not with that button, I won't. I need that button. Superconducting fiber. I don't think it's any of these. There we go. And that's going to take a couple of hours. Oh, just an hour. Cool. Congratulations on the feature, by the way, Chip. Let's do some nanite collection. I didn't watch the feature fully, but I saw that it was featured. I have been really busy lately. Work has been a bit crazy, and I've been out every night this week. Yeah, Mark did one of my puzzles last week, and it took him 50 minutes or so, and that's not a thing of... I mean, I'm not a... I mean, it was designed... the one that Mark did last week was designed as a harder puzzle. I normally try and keep my puzzles in the 15 to 30 minute range, but Twisties was designed to be a harder puzzle. Mark actually found a bypass to one of my intended logic steps, which sped it up for him, which was kind of cool. I thought that was very funny. Next stop, the Orange Dwarf. Fleet Command Online. Debrief the commander. Indium, units, nanites, units, nitrogen salt, units, nanites. Wow, and nitrogen salt. And a rare item. What about this one? Gek relic, units, albumin pearl. Ooh. That was a short one. What about this one? Dirty bronze, Herox, activated emerald, units, bromide salt, units, hot ice, units. Unrefined pyrite grease, activated copper, geknit carbon, units, lemium, units, activated copper, a storage augmentation, excellent. Activated cadmium, neural duct, indium. It seems to be jumping up at the end, which is not ideal. Yep, I've got heaps of albumin pearls. Activated copper. Wrong place to look. Hot ice. Activated emerald. Quad servo. Storage augmentation. Should put some of this stuff into my starship, but for now that will do. And I've got one more. Units, geodesite, units. I'm maxed out on geodesite. I'm only keeping a stack. Hey, Roy! Thank you. Yeah, I've got a few hundred hours that I've streamed on No Man's Sky. The new settlement patch fix has come out, so I wanted to jump in and just do a little bit on the new patch, get my settlements up and running again. I kind of stopped playing for a bit because I was aware I'd seen that there was an experimental branch and I knew this patch was coming, and I'd kind of gone, you know what, I'm just going to wait until the patch has arrived. And it arrived yesterday, but I was out last night. I was at the theatre because that's what Bremster does. Bremster goes to the theatre a lot. Let's sell some Gek relics. Okay, let's do some saving. I'm glad you like the color of the freighter. I got a big freighter and it was like, okay, what do I call this thing? It's like, it's basically the biggest freighter in the game. I've got to call it the Orange Dwarf. It's cold outside, there's no kind of atmosphere. Yeah, that just had to be done. Ooh, what? What? I tried to, what? Oh. I tried to craft more and it skipped. Anyway, I'm crafting more, and then let's try and send some guys out. Efficiency is not the way I play this game. Okay, now we have a 3-star trade expedition, so let's assign for that first. All of my things are getting better. I have a B-class trade frigate. I have an A-class trade frigate. Let's see, let's send the Normandy with it. That will more than cover it. Then we've got a 2-star combat patrol. We've got a B-star combat and an A-star combat, and let's send the Ship of the Damned with it, because why not? We've got a 2-star trade expedition. We'll send... Ooh, we don't have... Let's send these guys out on it. That should more than cover it. We've got a balanced expedition. That can take this guy. I mean, he can probably do it alone, but I am going to assign another ship. Let's send the Mishi on it, because the Mishi is really powerful. And we've got a 1-star trade expedition, which I can do with the Hawk. And for want of anything better, let's send the Marvel with it, and that'll be done. Great. I got the staff from the the Redux expedition, what was it, over about 7 months ago, I think it was, or maybe a bit older. I got it from the Redux expedition last year, I'm pretty sure. Everything I've done on stream, so I could definitely go and check. But I know I got it from one of the expeditions, and I'm pretty certain I got this from one of the Redux expeditions. Every bit of No Man's Sky I have ever played is on stream. So I want to go back to space stations, and I want to go back to the Zolel system. But there's another game I want to start, or not start, but there's another game I want to return to tonight. So, yeah. So discoveries, I want to go back to Ivaro Tau or whatever it is. So let's do that, because I want to try and do I need to get some echolocators on that planet. Why? Hang on. Why is that broken? I have that tracked, but it, it's there. Okay, it wasn't broken. The planet has phosphorus on it. How am I doing for phosphorus? I'm down to 2,000. I might pick up another phosphorus. Do 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 do. Underneath purple skies. Yeah, I've not been getting anything from manufacturing facilities for a while, and it's like, what have I been doing wrong? Even when it gives me a successful message. Factory stands vacant, producing nothing. The production lines have long since ceased, and though the alarm sounds, it is unclear why. Trapped in the system. Please help me. A voice calls out, sad, alone. Wipe the system. I wipe the system. The error is fixed. And nothing happens. Like, these don't change. Like, I never get anything from them. I don't know what's going on. It's like these have been broken. There's a sentience echo, but what I'm after is a dissonance spike. I'm not seeing any, but let's go for the building. And let's do it on foot. I like playing. Ooh, look at this cave. Pretty. tricky to navigate, but purdy. Wow, that was an anti-grav storm. Whoa! Cool. Good old rocks. Nothing beats rocks. He farted at me. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo-doo-doo. Alarms blare, sending out against my intrusion. The facility is remotely operated. No one responds to the klaxon's call. The terminal indicates the facility was undertaking a specialized piece of research. Experiment contained containment failure. Something element overcharge explosion. Clarify, should continue. The terminal appears to be asking for manual conversation. Let's give it carbon. I tap a few commands into the terminal, opening its input hopper. I insert some carbon from the exosuit. There is a pause, then a rumble. Fire belches from the hopper. Smoke seeps from the terminal keyboard. The entire system shuts down. But it never makes any difference to what happens at the manufacturing. I know there are... dissonant resonators. See? Told you they existed on this planet. Whoa! That knockback is very, very painful, but kind of cool. Is it actually possible to finish one of these swarms now? Because I think they've spawned so far away. Where is this thing? Is it actually possible to finish this? You can see if I go to here, there's a red arrow off to the side, but if I turn around, the arrow disappears. So there's something here.
Toxins detected.
But I can't tell where it is, so I can't kill it. I think I've tried like 4 times to complete one of these Sentinel combat missions for Dissonance, and they're just broken. Like, the last one never spawns. Like, you can see it, if I turn away, you can see the red dot on the right of the screen, but as you get close to it, there's just nothing there. Like, as I get there, it changes from... There's now one on the right and the left, but it's just nowhere. Right, it spawned underground. Is there another one underground? This huge underground cavern. These things just aren't worth hunting. I'm detected by something. Okay, I just got them all. Wow, that took a long time. Let's just summon in my ship. Ooh. Interesting looking ship.
Incoming storm.
There's an incoming storm. And the bloody, bloody wind. Mariah. Mariah. They call the wind Mariah. The B class. Way out here we got a name for rain and wind and fire. The rain is Tex, the fire's Joe, and they call the wind Mariah. There's more than just gold. Gold is enough. It's buried below. Beautiful gold. The seeds in the ground. Lovable gold. Just waiting to grow. Spendable gold. Present brain! Ooh. Pretty, but it's B class, so horse back to the ship. That way.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
The storm has poofed itself out. And the blue sky has returned. How is everyone this evening? Roy in particular, because I'm not sure if I remember you from before or if I'm just completely deluded. I mean, it could be both.
Technology repaired.
Laneborn Scrapper. Then I go back to the White Star, switch that to my primary ship, and then look for some phosphorus. Silver, phosphorus, but it's a long way away. Phosphorus, but it's also a long way away. Is there any closer phosphorus? That's quartzite. Silver, silver, quartzite. Phosphorus 580 is not too bad. 470 is closer. Let's go for that one. Though it's 470 in a straight line, I have to go up a cliff. I can scale that mountain! Bed is a good place to be. I don't need to scale that mountain. Well, I need to scale it a bit. Hello. That's bigger than it looks, isn't it? Well, it was bigger than it looked from a distance. Hello, Starduster. Gonna play this for a little bit more.
Technology recharge.
So yeah, with the whole chat participation thing, I'm hoping this is YouTube doing the first step towards trying to do some of the things they do, like Twitch do, where players can interact with the chat more than just typing. That would be good. I mean, I did turn memberships off on my other YouTube channel because the way that they were doing memberships was actually detrimental to what I was doing on that channel. And I don't want to rip off the people who were donating to me. And it was better for me to actually not take the money. Which was annoying. It cost me $70 a month. But I was annoying hundreds of people who weren't paying, and that was better than actually being positive for the dozen who were. I want it to be a good experience for everyone. I don't want it to be a great experience for 12 people and a terrible experience for 500. That's... If taking money from people is going to make it a worse experience for everyone else, I'd prefer to not take the money.
Technology recharge.
So yeah, turning memberships off was just something I had to do. I'd potentially turn memberships on this channel, but I have no idea what I'd offer as a membership bonus, because everything I do on this channel I'd keep public anyway. Maybe some of the games that I don't stream publicly, I might make member bonuses. I don't know. But the fact that it advertises those games to non-members makes me not want to do that. Because the whole point is I don't want it to advertise that I'm playing those, so I couldn't do that anyway. Like, they're kind of just for me. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the problem is Twitch have actually made some changes recently which are making the game community very unhappy as well. So Twitch have gone, oh, we won the battle, therefore, and they're making some changes which have made a lot of people very unhappy. So, yeah. I don't like Twitch. I really don't. The fact that I mean, there's a couple of creators that I support on Twitch, but the fact that you can pay for ad-free on Twitch and still get ads. I pay for ad-free on YouTube and I don't get ad-free, but I know people who pay for ad-free and I don't get ads. I get the sponsor things that people put in their videos, but I don't get ads on YouTube at all. Because I pay my $14 a month or something. Whereas I know people who pay like $60 a month to Twitch and they still get ads, even paying for the overall platform ad-free experience. That depends on where the creator is based. So if you're in America and pay for that, you won't get ads from most American streamers. But if those American streamers get ads from outside the American region because they're streaming globally, then those ads will get presented if you've paid for ad-free in America. So you can still get ads if you paid for complete ad-free on the platform. Twitch is doing terribly right now, and I don't like that, so I won't stream to Twitch. Also, Twitch don't offer the features that I want. There are features that I want when I'm streaming, and Twitch don't offer those to me, so I'll stick with YouTube. If that means that I'm less popular, okay. And there's other platforms that everyone says, oh, Twitch is going to die and everyone's going to jump to. There were 2 or 3 other platforms that were doing really well, and now no one's talking about them. So there's always this, who's going to win? I'm comfortable where I am. I don't need to get involved in the streaming wars. I really like the feature that I like the most is people can go back and look at my streams from 3 years ago. I think that's great. A friend of mine who streamed exclusively to Twitch was trying to find some of his videos from last year, and they're just gone. Agby 11. Well, there's a settlement or a building. That's a good place to land. Maybe. Is that a creature? Looks like a creature. As is that? That's cool. An Ustrapito. Unable to wear accessories and not able to be ridden. But he's very cool. But yeah, I just do what I do. I'm very comfortable. Grim Knight. Was it a Grim Knight for you too? There's nothing here, is there? Except... what sort of planet is this? A dusty planet. Oh, that makes sense. Seems to be an accurate description, doesn't it? Let's move to another location and see if I can find different stuff. But I got my pet ring. Wait, that came out wrong. That also came out wrong. Drop pod. I do not need drop pods ever again, at least on this save. Let's head to the Dusty Plains. Here we ride into the Dusty Plains. Traveling with my plane to the Dusty Plains. Down, 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 down. To the Dusty Plains, I'm a-wandering. I can't really do anything cool with like the country and western theme because I don't know country and western music at all. We got both kinds. We got country and western. Can't even see it in the scanner. It's so dark in here. There is an unidentified mineral here. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. That's why I record my missions on this silly little stream. But people come be watching to see just what I do. Static from several hissing frequencies mingle off-puttingly with the repeating single that sounds suspiciously like a distress call. If I can pinpoint it, I may be able to ascertain its whereabouts. 3581321. Plus 2 plus 3 plus... No, hang on. Plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8. So this is Fibonacci, isn't it? 2, 3, 5, 8. So I need to add 13. So it'd be 34. Distress single coordinates have been discovered. I should fly over there and see what I find. I think while I've been singing, the light count has gone down, 'cause people don't like the sound of my voice. That makes perfect sense, 'cause I am a terrible singer. And this is really, really dumb. But fun. Cause I'm journeying on the dusty plains, but to get there I'm gonna go via deep space. When no one is commenting on your singing, that normally means it's terrible. Do 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 do. Looks like a hauler. The disconnected electronic pilot was clearly some kind of scientist. It lies clutching the black box protectively in its metal arms. The hold is filled with experiments, each one seeming to focus on the manufacture of items and industrial chemicals that would likely be valuable to this race of electronic life forms. Despite the crash, much of the ship's equipment is still operational and could be scanned for working technology blueprint. Black box data. The black box reveals the secrets of the scientist's latest project. I got nanites. Hooray for nanite wood. Actually, hang on, nanites aren't made of wood. If nanites were made of wood, that would be a problem. I mean, nanites could make wood, surely. But let's check this ship. Bossel of the Gek. It's a C-class. Compare. Lame. I spend dihydrogen jelly. Dihydrogen jelly for me. I have repaired the ship to the point where it is Bossel of the scrap. And then I'm going to call that enough exploration for this session, because there's another game I want to play tonight. Because it's possible I'll get an opportunity to play with some real life friends, and in order to do that, I need to be ready for it. My graphics card is warming up the room quite nicely. I'm also sitting under a nice woolly Hamilton blanket. But I want to go check out my skettlements. So let's start with the and I do want people to know that when I start the next gaming session, it's fine for people to not join me. If it's not your style of game, don't join. Don't complain that I'm playing a game that you don't like to watch. Just don't watch. I've got to find the one I was upgrading. Over here. And then I want to see if it's going to offer me a construction opportunity. Our citizens are concerned by a sweeping trend of the album and pearl consumption among the citizens. What is the status of... Not a fan of banning stuff like that, but let's increase their happiness in other ways if I can. I need more ionized cobalt. Everything seems to need ionized cobalt. Fortunately, I can make ionized cobalt. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba da. Dun dun dun. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba da. Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like some kind of torture to have to watch this show. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. That's probably not a good thing for a streamer to sing, is it? Who would be the Stedler and Waldorf of my audience? Keith is obviously one of them. Probably Keith and Eric. I'll let them fight over which one's which. I wonder if they know which one's which. Okay, so there's no obvious difference with the settlement stuff, except hopefully the stuff isn't broken. Yeah, see, this is all also ready to be done, which is cool. Our advisors have noted a surge in silicate consumption. Oh my god, everyone is a drug dealer. I'm going to tax the consumption. Absolutely. I have no problem with people taking it, but they should absolutely pay for it. If you're going to sniff silicates... Oh my lord, we've got a C-class distribution center. Let's fix that sucker. It's going to take an hour, which is longer than I want to play this tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the save beacon. I'm not going to bother with Renban Colony, and with that, I am going to call my No Man's Sky session here. So thank you, everyone. This has been just over an hour of No Man's Sky, and I've really enjoyed it. I think for a while, my No Man's Sky sessions are going to be do some colony stuff, do some, and my missions. That'll take about 20 minutes or so, then spend half an hour, a bit over half an hour exploring, then do some colony stuff at the end, and then do some other stuff. But there's some other stuff. Oh, Keith, I was wondering whether you were Stedler or Waldorf of my my commenters. Enjoy the lilacs. I'm going to be back probably in about 15 or 20 minutes with a different game. If Diablo 4 is not your thing, then feel free to find someone else to watch. It's perfectly fine. Or do something else. Read a book, solve a Sudoku. There's other things to do. Watch one of my older streams. It'll be fine. I've got some real life friends and some people through work and everything who are going to be doing some Diablo 4 this season, and it'd be fun to join them. So I think I'm going to do this Diablo 4 season. So we'll see how it all goes. Thanks everyone for watching. For those who join me for Diablo 4, I'll be back in about 15 or 20 minutes. For those who don't, I'll see you next time I'm playing something else. Bye everyone.